The last few days, Scott and a friend of ours, Joe, have gone through Scott's studio. I want you guys just to witness this. So there's no lights because they put a ceiling in and they have to install new lights. But so the last few days, and it's probably gonna take another week or two, Scott took out 2 windows. Oh my gosh, long story. But for everything that was in here, and you see there's still a lot of stuff in here, but Scott was turning into a complete hoarder. There's all these paint and stuff that's going to be painted tomorrow. That's the thing Scott bought just to put drywall up on the ceiling. Everything that's been in here for 20 years. That's why Scott hasn't worked on his studio before. Everything went into my studio. And I want you to see how Scott has gone nutso. He bought a one of those pole saws to cut down trees, and he's gone nuts. So he's cut down every tree like along the side of our property. Oh goodness! And what he plans to do is do a add-on over here. Is do a lean-on storage building that will be like 10 feet by, I guess, 30 feet, and so that all the junk that got put in here for the last 20 years that did not deserve to be in here, it's gonna go in there. It's a big job. So there's no air conditioning. Oh my gosh, he's gonna get a heater air conditioner unit. He's getting new LED lights. He's gonna paint the ceiling, paint these panels, paint the floor again. It's a huge job, you know. I will keep you abreast to what's happening. Oh, it's about to rain. The sky is getting dark. Ooh, that's Scott's old monitor. Scott bought that. I mean, that's the first Mac monitor he's had. I finally got a new monitor. That's our solar panels. Ooh, did you hear that? Ooh, interesting. At least it's gonna cool down a little bit. Yeah, no, that monitor was probably, I don't know, 15 years old. It's pretty crazy. Oh my God, I feel like we're Sanford and Son. I really probably shouldn't be showing you this. It's so embarrassing. All the paintings, the tripods, the camera stuff, the dozens of pads. I mean, the packing stuff that he would not stop buying. All of it has come into my home studio. Remember, you saw the windows getting put in. We finally put those blinds up. I don't know when I'm gonna see this room again. I mean, paintings and junk all packed back there. I mean, okay, I'll say it one more time. I'm going to stop ordering frames. I'm going to stop ordering any canvas. I am just only gonna use what I have. I feel like I need to go to some group to help. Ooh, it's starting to rain. It's starting to rain. Yep.
Like it? Don't like it?
Yeah, you're gonna be famous.
Scott said take it down and don't like it.
No, it's good. Yeah, it's like, it looks good because the textured ceiling will, yeah, it kind of like doesn't show imperfections from like the building.
Yeah, 'cause it's kind of a rough building.
Yeah, it's a rough building.
We don't see it seams, we don't sand.
Yeah, no, it's perfect. Right, there's not dust then when you can't like get every single thing out of here.
And we got supported some of those windows over there. Which
Yeah.
was causing the glare.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, big
That's
job.
And we insulated all that
Oh,
up
yeah,
there.
Scott put up all this wood up there and caulked it. I think we should paint those things a lighter color too. Maybe even the color of the ceiling.
Oh, sure, we can do that.
Yeah, we can do that later, but yeah,
no,
that might look
that's
nice.
Fine, yeah.
Yeah.
Joe, Sue says we're going to paint the pole in the center.
Sue says.
The same color, so we don't have to worry about cutting there.
I haven't seen what they've done yesterday or today yet, and I should be embarrassed about this. But this is all stuff that's going to be thrown out. I mean, seriously. They've already gone to the dump, I mean, probably like 5 times. Shows you what a hoarder Scott was. Okay, let's see what they've done. All right. Oh, so they took a door out, which they'll probably have to put a door back, but whatever. And they painted the walls. Oh my gosh, you're probably wondering, why is there only one window? Well, because Scott doesn't want windows. Anyways, so they have to paint the floor. And oh my gosh, look at all of this. It's hard to tell because it seems very dark in here, Scott. But I mean, at least I can tell that the walls are, they're not green anymore. They're more of a gray, which looks nice. Yeah, it looks better.
I can plug this light in.
Yeah, no, it's a little bit dark in here. But,
They're quite a bit lighter than the green.
Yeah.
They're a lot lighter.
yeah. Okay, it'll be fun to figure out what furniture to buy and where to put it and what to do. It'll be, oh my God. There's a lot of paint over there. Oh, that's the floor paint.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
That'll be the floor.
Oh gosh, just wanted to give an update. Yay.
Yay.
So it's about 5:45 in the morning, and Scott has been out there since 4:15. He wakes up early every day anyways and usually works out, but yeah, no, he's gonna keep working until the studio is done. Oh my gosh, look at, wait. Holy cow. Oh my gosh. Can you tell that there is a big spider web right in front of me that I didn't see unless the camera was on? I was completely about to, isn't spider webs fascinating? Can you see that? Oh, it's like, oh my God, it's, how do they make these things like so far apart from each other? Oh, that was interesting. It's a little dark in here. So I'm painting his floor a kind of a weathered oak beige. The walls are this sort of gray blue and the ceiling is just a tad lighter. And you see how his floor was this army green. So everything was army green before. And it's a little bit hard because, yeah, it's a little contrasty, but that's the first coat. Oh my God, Scott's trimming bushes and they're painting the outside. We still have the fluorescent lights because he's ordered LEDs twice. First time they came damaged. The second time the professional electric place ordered the wrong thing. So Scott's pretty upset. Anyways, you know, this happens to everybody. But I'm gonna let this dry and do a second coat. I don't even know the last time I videoed. This project is going forever. So you see how I painted this floor, but of course it's got scuffs. They're like a professional would move every single thing out, but we can't. You know, we just have too much stuff. And we need to put the flat files over here. So honestly, I am painting the inside of this box just because Scott used to have like wood pieces to put like papers and boards, but they would get too heavy and then you would not even know what's in there and you would forget and blah, blah, blah. And I told Scott that nothing can go back in the same place that it was. That this was such a huge job that, you know, just for energy's sake, like every piece of furniture, anything had to be in a different place. So this is what I'm doing tonight. And Scott is resting because he's been working like 10 hours already. Scott is wiring and putting together his own lights. We got that. Oh, I have to paint the fronts of those. I can do that later. And, oh, he's putting templates up. Okay. So you have to figure out exactly.
This template, I'm figuring out I figured out where the actual
I know.
beam in the ceiling is,
Uh-huh.
and then I traced the thing. I marked holes for where the screws are going to go.
I just think that your easel, I mean, but I know we disagree. It's your
Well, the
studio.
ceiling can move a little this way. Just making room for this.
It's your studio, but I feel that it's a
I
little...
have it about here.
Okay. Yeah, that's where I was thinking.
I'm just making room
Everybody
for it.
out there, I'm totally bossy, but I just want it to be perfect. So, but do you think that that light, you want it exactly
I'm
right
gonna
above?
have one there, and I'm going to have one right behind it.
Okay,
Really
but
butting up against
I'm
it.
only bringing this up because you told me to have my lights above and slightly behind me.
Right.
So that's literally right above you.
Yeah, I mean, maybe these will be about here.
Well, that's my point. I think you're like scooching your...
Well, this gives enough room. I don't want them to be so far back that I don't get any light over there,
Yeah.
because then I'd have to put another light up over
No,
there.
I assumed we put another light somewhere over here too, but
But
okay.
that one then I have to turn off anyways when I
All
paint,
right,
so-
I just want to make sure that we can walk around. Okay, because I didn't want your easel to be too close to this that we wouldn't be able to get around, you know, in case you have like a table or things we have on the wall over
I
here.
don't think I'm gonna be walking around this side too much anyways, because I'm gonna have the where I have my monitor.
Yeah.
Is gonna be here, and then my table for my paints. So I think we're mostly gonna walk around this side.
I know, Scott, but you want to be able to like, you don't want to be too crowded up there. You want to be able to get around just in case there's shelves on that wall or in case you need to get something. That's all.
Yeah, yeah.
That's all. I just don't want you to be so close to this wall that it's like you're totally crammed up next to it.
Right. Yeah, I just thought this was nicely centered here.
These are the two paintings that Scott's gonna have for Maxwell Alexander summer show. It's just an online show, but that's what those are. All the rest of the lights. He's having a friend come to see. We're borrowing this from somebody so that it's easy to stand and work, so you're not always just like on a ladder.
Alright, so let's wire these up here.
Trying to DIY it ourselves as much as possible. Even just doing like painting and just putting up this drywall, it's like, it's amazing how much money everything costs without having to pay for like contractors and stuff. So Scott put this like door down so that he can still get, there is like this whole attic up there. And if you can see, that's an exhaust fan. And they still wanted to be able to use it. So on some days when he just wants to use an exhaust, he can just bring this down a few feet. Because really the only window you're gonna use in the studio is that little one. Because I mean, I don't know, you might open those sometimes, but you personally are not probably gonna be opening these front ones too much.
The reason why I like that fan is too, I mean, I can clear out the attic if it's
Mhm.
hot up there, but it's all insulated now,
Mhm.
insulated everything. But if I have fumes or I have a lot of paintings,
Sure.
big paintings, then I can open a door or a window. I can just slightly crack that open.
Like if you varnish something in here,
and
kind of thing.
It'll clear
Yeah.
out the studio, so yeah. So
And
that's
also
what's nice
Scott
about
agreed
it.
to move it back, so just wanted to give my 2 cents. I wanted him to be able to use that wall and for him not to close up this walkway here. And I'm trying to think in the future because it looks cleaned out right now, but we all know with studios, things start getting put back.
That's why I asked you to come out here.
I know,
You
he
always
fights
like
me
to
in
do right.
everything, but I want it the best for you. This has been a big job and I
This
want
is
you
the
to,
important one. Setting this one here will decide where the easel's gonna
Right.
go, and we'll set where everything else goes. So.
right, because Scott was like, we don't need any lights over here. We have these windows and there's not gonna be any paintings on this wall. So in general, if this area is not lit perfectly, it's okay. Plus, Scott was saying he's facing these windows, which will have blackout blinds, but he doesn't want to look at a bright wall. You know, you're facing this wall, so you don't want like a white wall, anything that's like super glary, because otherwise then he'll have to put a block there, almost like landscape artists. You know, a lot of landscape artists put things behind their paintings so they don't,
And I can
looking.
move on this side. I can move a light closer here. So it'll still give light. to
Yeah,
the
sure.
corridor here, yeah.
And hopefully all these things are gonna go in the new storage building that's attached to this, but that might not be for a couple months. But these will be all for tools, packing, all the stuff that goes with the business end of painting and not the creative end of painting. I will leave you.
Thank you.
I know my presence is not wanted anymore.
No, it's very welcome. And you gave me good advice. So you got me to move the lights up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Thank you for building me up. Bye.
Bye.
It's August 8th, Sunday morning, and you still see there's a lot of junk out here because there's still painting to go on. And hopefully the lean-on will be built, probably not in the next month, but hopefully maybe after the show in October. Scott hasn't really been able to work that much in the last month. So you're setting up your monitor today and you're seeing if the cords fit.
And you got this monitor, so mounted it to this table, which is on wheels, so I can move it.
So what is that ASUS? What's that brand down there?
Asus, I don't know.
Oh,
It's
Asus.
just a different type
You
of
got
monitor.
this from Amazon, right? Oh my God, did I see something turn on? Oh yeah, you bought this arm and you bought
So
this
this
arm
arm-
from Amazon.
This way you can just turn it vertically
Oh my
or
gosh, Scott.
horizontally, and you can move it in front.
Finally, you have a professional monitor. Finally. Oh my gosh, for years I was like, why are you using a glare monitor? Even though that did come from Mac, you're like, why?
So this I can move this way, I can move the table. And I could have this if I had a bigger painting, I can move it in front of things. I can move it this way.
Perfect, and it's non-glare, yay! It kind of feels like high tech, like you're in a surgery room when you get to like move things like that. This is like the lights that he finally got from Home Depot. And we're still looking for the most perfect lights, and if we do find better ones, then we'll just use these lights in the new lean-on building structure. We threw out the other pad. You see how dirty these get? We've had these for like, God, 15, 20 years. They're actually, what they are is old gymnastic mats that we got from the local YMCA when they were getting rid of them. Oh, so you're gonna put your palette in front of you like that, not to the side. Okay.
My palette? Well, sometimes they'll be inside, sometimes when I do bigger things I move it to the
Right.
over here. So these are on wheels, so I can push that back. And
Okay.
I can just wheel this around to the side, so yeah.
All right.
So yeah, get this all set up.
Yeah, just start working and then we will
Another
finish
cool thing
things
to show you is
as time goes
we
on.
put these lights, I put in all of these
Oh.
LED lights here.
Uh-huh.
And I put them on, these are just wireless switches, so I put a plug into the outlet there and then plug that in. So that when I press these buttons, I can turn things, if you look up at the lights,
Okay, yeah.
I can turn them on and off just with that switch. So I put each one on
Yeah.
its own plug.
That's kind of nice. You do have switches over there that turns like half the room on and off,
Yeah,
but these are individual.
These turn the whole side off
Right.
and the whole side on, but if I want to turn off one light,
What about that light way back there? Can you turn that one on?
back there, then I can turn off and on with this switch here.
Oh, okay, perfect.
So each these can do two, so this is enough
Yeah.
for 4 lights, and then I can just add another one, but they're nice because you don't have to rewire it.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can simply plug in when you have an outlet, when you have them plugged in.
Yeah, no, these are good.
You can do that, so anything that's in an outlet, you can just control the outlet.
And so these lights came from Home Depot. These are called wraparound LEDs because they're easier to install. They're not the kind that just go drop in from drop ceilings. And these particular switches you just got from Amazon, do you remember like what they're called?
I have it in here. Let's see.
But if anybody has like, yeah, like lights that they plug in
This
and,
is what they are. Here.
oh, okay.
Whatever that is called.
Socket input
Let me see if there's
voltage.
a
Oh, there it is.
Laura Tap mini remote.
Oh, okay.
And
And you
these-
said they were pretty inexpensive, like
have
maybe
to
like
say-
$5 each or something.
No. They're about maybe $25.
Oh,
you know.
so when you
Yeah.
told me that before, you said the wrong
Well, I
thing.
just got 2 of them, so yeah. These LEDs
Uh-huh.
aren't actually that simple to do if you. Because I wanted to plug them in, they're meant to be. They ship. You wire them into.
So you'd have to get an electrician, even though you did this all
I could
yourself.
do that, but it would be a lot of work.
No,
And since I already have plugs on the ceiling, not
Mhm.
everybody has plugs on the ceiling, but this
Right.
was set up as a shop. That makes it a lot simpler for me to just plug them in. So I did have to drill out a knockout on the side with my drill.
yeah.
And
Honestly, most people will be just hiring an electrician
Right,
to
and
do
then I
that.
just wired it.
We had issues finding good lights, so I was just mentioning the fact that who knows if we do find really good flat panels, you will just use these in your add-on building.
I just didn't want to give people the impression that you can buy these already with a
Yeah.
plug, because actually you have to wire that into it if
Yeah.
you're going to do it. But they are much lighter, much less power, and they give you good light, and you can actually switch them from, I have them at 5,000 K right now for the studio, but you can switch them to 4,000 and 3,000 too if you want. You can also switch them, that's at the brightest right now,
Uh-huh.
but you can switch them a click down and a click down again, so you
Yeah.
can make them less bright if you wanted to
And,
balance
yeah.
your light.
And sooner or later, I was putting Scott's older paintings in these little kind of cubby holes, but sooner or later, we're gonna get all of this stuff out. This ladders and junk too will go pretty soon once we get to finish the floor, but oh my gosh, your studio just looks so big now compared to how crowded it was before. Scott's studio by no means is completely finished, but he hasn't been painting for a month because of all this work. So he needed to get back to work. He was craving painting. So he's gonna start this sort of alla prima fast one today just to feel like a painter again. And so this photo, where is it? Oh, that looks like it's from Tibet.
This is from Tibet when we were in, I think the name of it starts with an S. Where
Oh,
they had
Shigatse?
Shigatse, where they had the one of the high lamas
Oh.
speak, and the
And
whole
you're
crowd
filming
was there.
it, so if it turns out, it will be a video. And we'll finish the studio probably by next week. You just needed to get to work.
The nice thing about everything we're doing in here, we put a ceiling in, insulated it up there. I got rid of windows in that wall so we don't have light coming in. And these lights are
Scott.
quite a bit better than
Good.
the others. Over here, but no, I'm not going to do a lot.
That's cool. I wanted to show you guys saw the beginning of this. I love how graphic this is. So every time I come into Scott's studio, I'm like, oh my God, don't do too much. Don't do too much. And he always says, I won't do too much.
And I do.
And then I come back and I'm like, where's that painting that you weren't going to do too much to? And then you go, oh, I decided to do more. But I wish we could have like a vote and people could be like, stop, and there could be a buzzer.
I just always feel like I can make it better.
I know, but
I
I'm
keep
like, I
trying.
love how simple it is. Oh, and so you're painting the other side of your studio. It is in progress. We're here to visit Kristen. Her studio is in this really, really old building. It's a quaint little shopping area. Oh my gosh, she had to carry all of her furniture, all of her art supplies, everything up here. And I think there's some like other offices, like I don't know, maybe architects or I don't know. There's another artist in there. And she has this little sitting. Oh, Kristen, you made this so nice in here. Oh, look at Oh my God, you have, look at your water feature. Oh, look at how beautiful your studio looks. Oh, nice. I'm filming for my artist diaries. Oh, you staged everything so beautifully. So wait, how old is this building again, and what did it used to be? Oh, here she is.
Hi.
Did it used to be a mill, or what did it?
So the mill was over there.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure what this was originally. It was apartments before he turned it into office space.
Oh, you have made this into such a home.
Well, thank
You really, really, really have. Oh, you could sit there. Her cute little chairs. Yo, you've really taken time to kind of like make this nice. Oh, your Soroya book. Oh, nice. Okay, so show me. So is this, and this is Northlight, right?
Yes.
Perfect. Oh, look at this. It's like a psychiatrist couch. So when you have some breakdowns, and you have lots of plants. Yeah, yeah. You make it as nice as possible, so you want to come.
That's right. It's an
Yeah.
inspiring place to be.
Yeah. And so what's in here?
This is just the air handler.
Oh, so it's for the
This is not-
building.
yeah.
Okay.
And so I didn't have any storage, so I came up with this.
Oh.
It's just.
Yeah, of course. So
back
you just
there.
got this sort of screen, and then
Yeah.
behind the screen, what do you store back there?
Would you like to see?
Oh, nice. Everybody needs one of these. It's just like a closet.
Yeah, exactly.
Look at this is what I am obsessed with this. Okay, so tell me how long this took you to do.
Oh, not that to gather the paint or to put it up.
Well, I mean, so what is this particularly called? Where did you buy
It's
it?
just pegboard. I got it at Home Depot.
Okay.
So originally I had planned to attach it to the wall,
Right.
but it's just actually leaning up against there. Which
Yeah,
is
and I mean,
perfect.
you rent this place, so you were
Yeah.
nervous about possibly destroying it, and you have your really good LED lights and a little makeshift desk right here. You've really, I mean, I've been here before, but this is, like, you've taken time. And so where did you get these cabinets?
IKEA.
Okay.
So they're bookshelves with cabinet doors.
Bookshelves with, did they come like that, or did you?
No. Well, you know how IKEA is. You buy everything separately. So you buy the bookshelf,
Uh-huh.
and then you can attach the doors. So the doors, it took us a long
You know
time to
what?
figure that out.
I might need your help, because I'm going to show you a video of what Scott's doing to his studio.
Okay.
And oh, here's your little still life table.
Yeah.
Perfect. So this is great, because this can, like, you can block out light, and you can even take this and put it on top in case you want to block out light from the top.
Yeah. And this is a sculpture stand. So
Yeah.
it can move up and down.
Oh my
and
God,
turn.
perfect. And
Yeah.
where did you get that chair?
Oh, Harbor Freight.
Okay, because it
So
goes
it's
up and
just
down.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You've got a lot of new LEDs, so when
Yeah.
did you get all of these?
So-
Look at this! Okay, so you did buy an arm.
Yes.
And did you buy all of this from B&H?
I bought the lights all from B&H. The arm I think just came from Amazon maybe.
Okay.
But I needed the light.
Wait, look at this. Okay, so tell me about this screen.
So this is a TV.
Yeah, okay.
I don't love the color on it that much though. My monitor I feel like had better color.
Well,
So-
I mean, is this a non-glare?
No.
That is the issue.
So
And I feel like your screen is facing the window.
yes. So that's why I have the curtain. And I
Well,
have to draw the curtain.
I'm gonna suggest you put it over here.
So it was there,
Yeah.
and I still had the same problem.
Oh, because of your wall and your lights.
Well, and yeah. So I just moved it to the right.
Okay.
But yeah.
Yeah.
I put the curtains up because I do have, as wonderful as the Northlight is, there's a lot of it, so I have to.
Yeah. And you have your palette tilted, and this is one of those white glass palettes that I use too.
Yeah.
So I like these, and you can get these from what was it, New Wave?
I
I think so. Oh, and you got it. Look at you. You're like an engineer. You sort of concocted something underneath
Yes, I
here.
did.
But tell me about this tripod. So you got this tripod especially for your monitor?
Yes. So
Okay.
the reason that I switched from the monitor to the TV is because the measurements on the tripod
Yeah.
did not fit the monitor. So
Okay.
I had to do something different.
So I'm gonna have to ask, because that does look like a really good tripod. We have some huge tripods that take up a lot of space. And Scott just threw out his monitor that he's been using for like 15, 20 years because it is glary and it's old and he bought something new. So yeah, I might get the name of this.
Well, I love that one. It came from, it's a music place.
Okay, yeah, I'll probably just have to
Sweetwater Music, something like that.
look at all your brushes lined up. And does this studio have air conditioning?
Yes.
Okay, but you just have a fan just to get.
Because I have so many windows, my space
Right.
gets warmer, so.
There's a little mirror,
Yeah.
a little squiggly mirror. Oh, and your cute aprons. I mean, everything is super duper lovely. I love how you just place even like sayings and a little, what are these things called?
I have no idea.
There's a name for them.
That was something my
You know,
mom
when you
had.
put
Like
plants.
an air plant maybe, or an air garden, I don't know.
Yeah, there's a name.
Something, I'm not sure.
Well, thank you for inviting us over, Kristen.
sure, I don't
Wait, and we have to put, I'll put your like website and stuff and I'll put it in the video. Oh, look at, you got these beautiful beams. Yeah, no, this is a super old building and you were really lucky to get it. It's only like what, 8 minutes from your house?
Yes, it was a blessing to find it.
Yeah. No. Okay, great. All right. It's fun just to see how people, do stuff, how they set up their studios.
Yeah.
So you don't stand on a pad, and that's
No.
okay with you?
It is. I have extra shoes back here, so I have a
Okay.
pair of the rocker shoes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I
have
need those.
Different Birkenstocks, so I change them around when my
Yeah.
feet get tired. Yeah, and
Yeah, yeah.
sometimes I sit.
No,
But-
I definitely need the rocker shoes that are super cushy.
Yeah.
No, this is perfect. Yay. And so wait, how many times a week do you come?
Not enough.